to another episode of GBR Versus. And today we have John McClane, very McClane looking, versus Jack Burton.
I'd rather be Jack Burton.
Jack Burton and John McClane.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
So we'll talk about. I mean, they're very much your. Was it 80s, right? It's 80s action stars, right when that time is big, you know?
I mean, it's Bruce Willis, it's Kurt Russell. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking, you know, I like John, I'm going to use John McClane, you know, because Bruce Willis has played some pretty awesome characters in his time, you know, as has Kurt Russell, you know. But I didn't want to use somebody like Snake Plissken, you know, because Snake Plissken's a complete
he's on a different level.
He's on like a whole nother level than John McClane.
Yeah, take it down a notch a little bit.
So I brought it, you know, I mean, I didn't want to use Wyatt Earp, you know, Tombstone either. You know, I didn't want to use nothing like that. So I decided, you know what, we're going to use Jack Burton. We're going to use good old Jack Burton. Who doesn't like Jack Burton? You know, Jack Burton's one of the most, to me, he's one of the most iconic cool guys. I think he's just an awesome, driving that Pork Chop Express, you know, I mean, he's winning money left and right, playing dominoes.
A random hero. Random hero.
Yeah, he is, dude.
He's a down the road
Jack Burton.
Yeah, he's a truck driver, man. He drives the Pork Chop Express. You know, he delivers hogs, literally. He delivers hogs, you know, to Chinese markets and stuff. So, I mean, you know.
We really set our bar low for heroes.
Yeah, I mean, oh, God. But
it's like, it's our hero.
You know, he ends up, you know.
He delivers the bacon.
He smells like pig shit, but we love him anyway.
Right. And he ends up defeating, you know, 2,500, 3,000-year-old Chinese wizard.
It's all right.
You know, whatever. And then you have John McClane. John McClane's just a cop. He's just a cop. That's it. You know. But if you look at everything John McClane's been through, I believe that John McClane has a superpower. I believe John McClane has the power. No. To take immense punishment.
That's true.
He has the power to take insane amounts.
Now that makes sense because the thing is that he purposely shattered the glass. No, Hans Gruber shattered glass. He just trucked on up there,
barefooted,
like he's heading to Mordor or something. He don't care.
Or when he slides down the cable,
yeah,
barehanded. I mean, dudes. I mean, that's it. He could take an immense amount of punishment, but Jack Burton has his own superpower. He has incredible reflexes.
Exactly.
Now, it's a running joke. You know, a lot of people will tell you, it's just inconceivable luck.
Well,
that he did what else. Jack Burton will always tell you, it's all in the reflexes. It's all in the reflexes. You know, so if you're going to have that circle of fire, we're going to have that crudely fashioned shank out of a pork chop bone, you know, sitting right there in the middle.
Give Jack Burton a little advantage, you know.
You know, yeah, we'll give him a little bit of advantage. You gotta, I mean, okay, I'll break it down like this.
It's made of a femur from the Burbs.
I'll break it down like this. John McClane was 5 movies. All right, 5?
Yeah.
So.
5 movies.
Let's see. Now wait. Die Hard with a Vengeance, Live and Let Die.
No, Live Free and Die Hard.
Live Free and Die Hard. No, Live Free, Live and Let Die. James Bond.
Yeah, James Bond.
Live Free, Die Hard. The one with Samuel Jackson. The one that came after that was the Jet.
Good Day to Die Hard.
And that's the last one.
Right.
So it's 5.
Yeah, it's 5. Okay, so you have 5. And John McClane has come out the victor in all 5 of these movies. You know, he had. Jack Burton was in 1.
He went to Chinatown one time and shit went wrong.
One time, shit went crazy because the girl got freaking abducted. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And another thing. John McClane does most of his badassery by himself or with another person, one other person. You know, we had, you know, Zeus, you know, Samuel L. Jackson. And then he was in there with, what's his name, little young kid.
John McClane always had help. He had the cop on the outside.
But wait a minute.
Keep him sane.
Right, exactly.
Jack Burton went in there with Wang Chi, Egg Shen, and that group, a whole group of basic ninjas.
Pretty much.
You know, that went in there to the underworld up in there and went and did it. It's not like Jack Burton just walked in and beat up freaking Lopan's whole group by himself. No,
but he did beat Lopan.
He defeated a mortal Lopan.
Well, yeah.
But here, let me explain this one. This is my thought, okay? I'm attributing to the level. when we, as some wise men once say in rap songs, you got to step up to my level. And I got to make sure that John McClane can step up to Jack Burton's level. Yes, John McClane's he's certifiable badass. I mean, like he probably has the certification hanging in his office door, right? And no one will take it away from him. He's got the Congressional Medal of Badassery.
The Congressional Medal of Badassery.
But his badassery is limited to conventional terrorism.
Right.
Cyber terrorism from time to time, I give you, but conventional terrorism. I would like to see Hans Gruber and that Fabio guy that was hanging from the chain at the end. I would like to see him fight the 3 wins.
Right, definitely.
Can he take the 3 wins?
Jack Burton was in an underground Chinese mythological realm.
This is another
pretty
level.
much, right?
Now, wait a minute.
He fought Raiden. Freaking Raiden. The god of
Raiden's
thunder.
half cousin. Right.
But he didn't kill Raiden. Ed Shen did.
Right. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Jack Burton did not defeat
He
any
blew
of
the other
those
guy,
3.
right? He let the guy blow himself
The
up.
guy blew himself up once he
Because
saw
he was
Lopan's dead.
He was so scared of Jack Burton that he was going to,
Yeah,
the same fate.
That was basically a sacrifice. Lopan's dead, well, so I'm going to sacrifice myself.
The guy that
It blew up.
Yeah, that's what he did.
It blew
Yeah,
up
in the-
salad,
in the
all
Buddha
salad stuff, or whatever.
Yeah, in the Buddha room. Now, the other guy
I forget.
was killed by Wang Chi. Wang killed the other guy with the sword. When they were doing the duel, the flying duel, and he come at it, Wang just standing there waiting.
Jack killed
And
one
then
of
turned
those.
around and threw the sword up.
Jack killed one of those demon guards or whatever.
Now, he killed one of those guys and just boot knife right
Accidentally.
into the stomach. And the
Accidentally.
guy's like, on top of it.
What about we got to throw in a wild card there. All right. You might say there's a fire in the middle and the shank and everything just them two. But I mean, someone's going to jump in a fight, and he doesn't want him to be in there. But didn't that monster thing become like his little pet bodyguard? He might get a little defensive and jump in there.
Oh, at the
That was his
end,
pet bodyguard.
that whatever that thing was.
I read the comic book. He did.
Really?
There's
No,
a comic
I just
book,
saw him sneak on. He snuck on.
He snuck on there, and it became his best friend in the comic book.
Made it his bitch.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He wears Jack Burton's trucker hat with him and all the comic book
I did not
episodes.
know that.
He's kind of like that, like the orangutan from Every Which Way
Okay.
But Loose.
That being said, though,
Yes.
we're doing these battles. It's 1-on-1. It's mano a mano. It's all in the reflexes. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I think it comes down to, sure, Jack Burton may get the shank first. And he'll probably take this crudely sharpened pork chop bone and jam John McClane in the ribs with it. But is it necessarily going to kill John McClane?
But here's the thing with John McClane. John McClane's a weapons guy.
As is Jack Burton.
Jack Burton really doesn't use that weapon.
He had a Tech 9 that he shot hole in the ceiling and knocked
Not just
himself
a
that
Tech
one
9.
time.
And he had the knife too.
He's
a
also very
He is
good
a
with
knife man.
He is
And we
knife
threw a
man.
shank in there.
That's right.
Bruce Willis's going to throw that at him, and I don't care what kind of healing factor he has. He's going to throw that thing right back in his eye.
And that's possible too.
Very
That's
possible.
too.
Very possible.
So really, when it comes down to it, it has to go down to the hand-to-hand.
He might have a boot shank on.
And who's the taller out of the two?
Yeah, we discovered that Bruce Willis is the tallest one.
Really?
Bruce Willis is 6 foot.
Allegedly.
Kurt
I
Russell's
always thought
5'11".
I thought he was
thought it
small
was
too.
the other way around.
I actually seen him on the streets in New Orleans, and he did not look like a big guy.
Well, that's what everybody says. But I looked up his bio. His bio said he's like 8 foot, something like that.
So does
Because
my
we
driver's
believe
license.
everything on the internet, people.
My driver's license says I'm like 6'7" but
Yeah, my driver's
And
license says
I'm
weigh
195
no, I'm like
in 1995.
I'm 280 of all muscle.
I mean, you look at the one movie that Jack Burton was involved in, and you look at all the shit that had to happen in this movie. That was a serious lot. Possibly world domination could have took place with Lopan. You're looking at a guy who was like I said, like a 3,000-year-old Chinese wizard guy who who was basically immortal. Whose only goal was to become mortal.
Why do you want to become mortal?
And I couldn't understand that either.
He became vulnerable too.
Yeah.
And once he became mortal, he became vulnerable.
Just for a piece of ass.
So once he became mortal, he became easy for Jack Burton to kill.
Oh, well,
I give it to John McClane.
It's another thing on a different subject. Another lie on my license says I'm an organ donor. I'm not.
you lend your organ out every once in a while with somebody.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
That's another story.
Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to say John McClane.
All right. I'm going to say Jack Burton.
I'm gonna say Jack Burton just because I like his shirt and I like Chinese food.
Yeah.
And
Chinese
and
food.
it's a cult classic, you know. Big Trouble.
And Die Hard's not?
Oh, they're both cult classics.
They are.
I think they're both on the same level as far as movies. I just think that
I'm getting snake eye movie.
I just think that I think at the end of the day, like Jack Burton is, to me, he's got that street brawler mentality where he's like from over the top. You know, he's probably
He's a truck or two.
yeah, he's probably chums with Stallone and everything.
Jack Burton got knocked
He
unconscious.
probably plays
in that
cards
movie
with him and stuff.
5 times.
But he's more of a brawler. He's an
By himself,
all-American
pretty
brawler.
much.
Which not saying Bruce Willis isn't, but Bruce Willis is more of a detective, and he's more with his detective skills.
He's a cop.
He's more. Here's the thing. He is more about sabotage and being in the HVAC system, sabotaging shit, and kind of like picking people off one-on-one.
Well, here's the
Jack Burton just runs right in there and just
That's
round of fisticuffs is what we're talking about.
No, Jack Burton runs in there with 6 other people and rounds a fisticuff. Jack Burton didn't even defeat everybody in there. Wang defeated half of them.
But he
Not to mention the other guy that's with him.
Wang.
You know, plus Egg Shen. You know, Egg Shen throwing bombs and shit.
Sorcerer.
X-Shen's going.
Yeah, a sorcerer basically. Yeah, using the force. You know, yeah. And,
I mean, Lopan would do this, and John McClane would just
like
fall off the skyscraper.
and then you have John McClane, who's basically doing most of this shit by himself. He's doing this stuff by himself.
Yeah, but the way he does it is, I give it to John McClane this. He's the smarter person because he's a tactician. But
Jack
we
just
are,
wings it.
yeah, because he's methodically taking people out in a very smart pattern. That's his thing. But we're throwing him in a place where he can't methodically take people out.
Batman. He's Batman.
Jack Burton doesn't wing it; he wangs it.
He wangs it. There you go.
He wanged chunks tonight. Come on, we can keep going.
I still think Duda's ability to take punishment. I still have to give it to John McClane.
So he'll be able to be punished a lot.
And eventually overcome. Eventually Jack Burton will get tired. Jack Burton's going to shoot in the air, a small rock will hit him, knock him out.
You know, I'm not saying that he's swayed me, but the more I think of it, the more I realize that Jack Burton's just more like a dumb luck bastard.
Incredibly lucky.
The whole movie was just him like so happened to have done one good thing was just
Right
do you remember with the Tech 9
Right
where he couldn't get to shoot? And the guys are coming in and he's like, just blindly start shooting people. Yeah, it takes them all out.
Wait, never mind. I take it back. Jack Burton will still win. Because you know why? He is that character. He is that Inspector Gadget, Mr. Magoo, mother effer character. He will unwittingly kill Bruce Willis or John McClane just by being there.
By sheer dumb luck.
Yeah, he's gonna have the shank in his hand, be like, no, don't hit me. But before he's gonna talk a whole bunch of crap, wrestler style, blowing hot air. Then John McClane's gonna come at him and accidentally fall on his knife.
He'll spout some lines.
Yeah, he'll say some lines.
Who has the best lines?
It's the Looney Tune effect. This guy just walks in through a sea of steak and just is just whatever.
I just can't see that. No,
He
I
does.
can't see that. I still say John McClane wins.
Dumb luck. He just got luck.
I think
on
John
the side.
McClane wins just simply out of the fact that this dude can take it.
So you're saying everybody he's killed was luck. Luck. What makes John McClane not gonna be that luck? I mean, John McClane was one unlucky mother in that movie.
Yeah, he's a lot, but in the end, though, he comes out on top of it.
I mean, he was pretty unlucky from the beginning. From the beginning, his wife was Gennaro.
Yeah. I mean, I could have brought up, I used John McClane, and I could have just as easily brought up Hardigan. I could have used Bruce Willis's character Hardigan. You know, another cop from the Sin City world, who was another complete badass.
Tough guy.
Ripped the guy's balls and dick off. I mean, just ripped it off with his bare hand. You know, first I take away his weapon, then his other one. You know, that's gross, just sick shit. But I didn't. I chose John McClane. You know, because I think John McClane, you bringing him down to a little bit more of a mortal level. You know, with Jack Burton, who's, like I said, just a truck driver who delivers pork chops. That's all he does, you know. I still got to give it to John McClane.
Do you think his luck's going to run out with John McClane?
I still think John McClane could take a licking and keep on ticking. So I give it to John McClane. That's my.
That's okay. You can go with John McClane too.
Yeah.
You could.
What you going for?
I mean, obviously John McClane would win, but I'd still like to see Jack Burton luck out. And,
because you want him to, you want him to defeat John McClane and then be like, it's all in the reflex.
and then I want to take the pork chop and gnaw on it and walk out.
Yeah. So I'm saying John McClane. I'm sticking with John McClane. John McClane.
Mr. Burton.
Good night.
Even if
Goodbye, Mr. Burton.
I would like Jack Burton to win, but the stats are probably against him.
The odds are stacked against me. All right, well, that concludes another session of GBR Versus. Let us know in the comments below who you think would win. Mr. Burton.